Hey YouTube, so today guys, we have some pretty cool news here guys. So Nintendo of America's president, Reggie Fils-Aime, has some pretty interesting words from Microsoft and Sony. So this is what he said guys. He says Nintendo's refusal to play by the rules puts them in a position that Microsoft and Sony should be envious of. Why? Because those two have nothing to set each other apart from one another other than their brand names, guys. Ooh, man, that's a cold diss. This is my opinion on this. In a way, he is right. There's definitely a lot of similarities between the two consoles, but at the same time, guys, that's not really true. I mean, they definitely have games that the other consoles can't get. Like Xbox has Halo, you have Gears of War, while Sony and PlayStation has Killzone, you have Uncharted, and they have pretty significant franchises. Last of Us 2. These are very significant franchises Nintendo does have. I don't blame him for saying this because I know he's heard this exact comment many times. How third parties don't come there. You know what I'm saying? How come we don't get the multi-class? Reggie Fils-Aime has definitely heard this comment many times now. He's defending his brand like he should be. So guys, I do admit maybe there's a little bit of frustration in his response here, but I don't blame him for saying it. But at the same time, I agree he's not right. This is not right. This is not a correct comment. One thing I do criticize Nintendo for is that they just believe they're the best, and there's times where they're wrong, and there's times where they're not the best. I mean, there's some very very good games on other consoles. Halo, Uncharted, Last of Us. These are really good games. You have to acknowledge that there's other good video game developers out there other than you. You can't just say you're the best because there is some really amazing games out there from other devs. In the end, Nintendo's always had this type of opinion, so I'm not surprised by it. But in the end, they're not right. They're just playing that right here. You can't really. I don't know why he said this other than pure frustration because I mean, you don't want to mess with Sony right now. They're doing much better than you. They can easily hurt you, man. I'm just saying, they can really hurt you here. I would not mess with Sony right now. They have a lot of power. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed that video, so thank you and bye.